I'm Lisa Nelson with the Child's World Early Learning Center, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Learning Through Play. One of the questions parents should ask themselves before choosing a child care center is, how will the child care affect the growth and development of my child? In a previous video, I spoke briefly about the compatibility of the child care provider and the parents of the children. This is very important because a young child's brain is in a high state of development during the first 18 months. A child's subconscious will develop strongly at this time. Without knowing it, you are shaping how a child thinks of the world around them and their own self-image. Not only do you want to choose a caregiver who will do everything to help the child's brain develop accordingly, but you don't want to change providers. This is not to say that if you are unhappy, you should not leave. However, a child's brain is just becoming wired between birth and age 3 months. The child has thousands of connections going on in the brain on a daily basis. Having a constant caregiver that will help them understand basic concepts and give them positive self-esteem helps the child learn to feel safe and secure. The more safe and secure they feel, the more connections that are made each day, helping your child to succeed in school years before they start. This, of course, means that choosing the right child care provider is very important, because a caregiver that has too many children to care for the child will not be able to give them the attention they need. At the early stages of development, a baby cries because they need to learn that if you cry, someone will come within a reasonable amount of time. Children who stop crying are losing a critical connection in the brain. This, of course, will compound into the future, and the children who are not cared for correctly in this period of life will have a hard time making and keeping relationships. Additionally, they could have lower self-esteem than the children who are cared for correctly. This earliest stage is about the first 3 months of care. However, the connections made in the brain do not stop here. Once a child has learned that you will come when they call and what you somewhat look like, they will become attached to you. There is a rhythm and a development to the brain. Now that people are caring for them, become their favorite play toys. They want to see you and what you do and how you do it. Believe it or not, your child starts to think about movement before they crawl. They are watching what you do and either trying to figure out how to do it, how to amaze you, or how they can get you to do something again. This stage continues until about age 1, when movement actually occurs. Your baby will continue to develop and make brain connections. Depending on how secure your child feels with their caregiver, your child's brain will develop at different paces than their peers. This highlights why your child needs help in deciding, once and for all, where their care will come from. We like to sit down with any potential parent and discuss how care at our center would work for them. Again, I'm Lisa Nelson with the Child's World Early Learning Center. Check us out on the web at www.achildsworldec.com, where learning comes through play.